Dr. Ashran.
Hi.
This is Wooly, and I was wondering if you could tell me how to determine if he's at a good weight.
Okay. Well, there's a couple things that we look for when we're trying to assess weight because, you know, if you just take a measurement, the weight is just a number, and that doesn't tell us if they're actually fit or not. So what you want to look for, I'm going to have Wooly, he's going to get treats. So what you want to look for is when you look at a dog from the side, like this, you want to make sure that his stomach tucks up at the bottom. If it just goes straight across and there's a lot of extra weight down there. The other thing you want to look at is when you look at him from the top, you want to make sure he has a waist, which he does. It comes in right here very nicely. And the other thing that you want to look for is you want to kind of feel all the bony structures. You want to rub your hands up and down his ribs. You want to make sure you can feel them pretty easily, but not too easily, and they're not sticking out. And then feel his spine. Make sure you can feel the bones. You want to make sure you can feel all of that, and then just kind of go back here. So those are the main things that you want to look for, is make sure he has a waist from looking at the side and the top, and make sure that you can feel the bones, but not too much, basically. Okay?
That makes sense. Well, thank you.
And Wooly is perfect.
Oh, yay. Good boy, you're perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Dr. Snyder. This is my uncle's dog, Connor. And over the holidays, I was noticing that he had put on a little bit of extra weight, and I was really concerned about that. And I wanted to know, what should he weigh?
Well, weight is something that we can use to determine if they're improving in their body condition, but a body condition score is really what we want to be more concerned with. So I'd have to agree that he's a little bit overweight. There are a couple of different ways that we can actually get our hands on a patient and determine if they are overweight and what a better weight would be for them. So, three important things to look at with Connor. One, I should be able to run my hands along his sides and feel his ribs pretty easily. I have to push pretty hard to feel his ribs, so that means that there's a layer of fat here that we can afford to lose. Another thing is, when you look down from above, we should be able to see that the chest is a little bit wider than the abdomen, so when we look and run our hands down, the abdomen should actually come in and they should have a little bit of a waist here. And unfortunately, he's straight down all the way back. Another thing, when we look at him from the side, we should see a little bit of a tucked abdomen after we move from here into the abdomen from the chest. And unfortunately, he's got a little bit of fat here that's causing his abdomen to hang down a little bit. So I agree that he's a little bit chubby, and I think that it's time to come up with a weight loss program for him.
Okay.